So my mom had fallen in love with a market gardener, and he had a big piece of land outside of Vernon, which is in the Okanagan, which is the interior of BC. And so she moved me and my brother to the Okanagan, and we would live in town in the winter, but there was also like a small cabin on the Okanagan Lake on an Indian reserve. And so we lived there. We had no running water. I remember we would take baths in a tin tub on the beach, and there was, an outhouse. Like, it was pretty rural. It was pretty rustic. I wish I knew everything about how I grew up. At one point, we lived on a commune, I think, on a hippie commune. I did try to count all the places we lived, and I think we lived at almost as many places as I had lived years. Like, we moved all the time. My mom went to art school in Nelson, BC. We moved to the Okanagan. We lived in Squamish. We lived in Richmond. We lived in numerous places in East Vancouver. That's kind of where I spent the most of my adolescent years, was on Commercial Drive in Vancouver. But yeah, it was hardcore nomadic. She wasn't fully able to give us what we needed. And so when I found acting, it gave me a voice. It acknowledged my feelings. It gave me validation. It gave me things that I absolutely needed. Like, my brother has, unfortunately, dealt with addiction his entire life. I don't know what my outcome would have been had I not found something that provided me with so many of the things that I needed at such an early age.